So, hi. We've learned that we can get something longer than 8 foot in here. So,
We got trim.
we got trim.
We're gonna build a frame.
Gonna build a
Picture
picture frame.
So yeah,
So, yeah.
save some money.
Now we know for the future that we can get 10 foot in here.
Yeah.
And this is all the way up against the back window, so.
This is 8 feet.
This is 8 foot, yeah.
Hi. Okay, the first thing I want to do to show you is how terrible my tools are. But, okay, hold on. That's my tool mess, which I'm going to attempt to clean up right now. Okay, I got out of cleaning up my tools once again because the first thing I picked up was the thing I was looking for, which is this. And that's for the corners of the picture frame we're going to attempt to make today. So I'll clean the tools up later. Today I'm going to attempt to make a picture frame. I went to several websites to try and find a picture frame that was suitable for this really large picture of Scotland. It's an old map that we found in some of Emily's grandmother's stuff. I don't know how old it is. It was printed in Great Britain. It's got the crests, the map, ancient territories of Scottish clans. So yeah, I want to frame it because it's cool. And all the websites I went to, I feel like every light is glaring off my glasses, so sorry. They were literally hundreds of dollars to get a frame this size, even for the most basic plastic frame. It was still really expensive. So we're gonna make one out of trim. So wish me luck. What I'm gonna be using to make the frame is some trim that I got at Home Depot. It's kind of ornate, which I think suits the vibe of the old map. These two pieces, they're 8 feet long, a little over 2 inches wide, I think, and they were $15 a piece, as opposed to the hundreds of dollars that I would have spent on an actual frame. So let me get this set up so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not very good at this vlogging stuff, so bear with me. We also bought this thing, a miter box with a saw. It was like 20 bucks, and it's going to make life so much simpler and make it easier to do little projects like this. So let me get this unpackaged. My trusty Leatherman. these little, I hope this is on camera, these little clamps that go in and out to hold the wood steady. So, first thing I need to do is measure. Just skirt the very outside edge. So I want to measure from there to there first. That is 27 and 3/8. Make sure it's the same, but make sure. Yeah, see that one's 27 3/4. Okay, so we'll do 27 3/4. So cover up all of the border. Okay. Okay, so the inside corner of the picture frame is going to be 27 3/4, but it's going to be cut on an angle, 45-degree angle, so it's going to be bigger by like on the outside edge by I don't know how much. I'm not good at math, so I'm just going to cut this like 5 inches longer than I need, and that way I can do the angles at either end. Need a pen, pencil. Okay. So it was 27 3/4, so say 28, 29, 30. We're gonna do like 34 inches. That should be plenty of extra. Yeah, 36. Time. It's difficult when you're trying to work inside and you don't have the space you need. Clamp it in place. Super easy so far. Oops. Wait. Works. Cool. So happy. Okay. This to be the inside edge, the very ornate part. So we'll cut one end at a 45-degree angle, and then measure, and to cut the other end. one end. Okay, so we got all the pieces cut. Two sides and two ends. Now let's see if it fits. This, by the way, it's great for small pieces like this. I wouldn't even try to do a 2x4 on it, but I'm not as strong as some people. So, by the way, plastic shower curtain liners are great for like small painting projects and stuff like that if you want to do them inside. Okay, let's see, looks pretty good. I think it's gonna work. We will, fill in the corners with some wood putty and finish it. I think I'm gonna paint this frame a color that complements something in the map. And then I'm going to gild parts of it. I have some gilding wax that I got from Dixie Paints or Beyond Paints. I'm not sure. I'll look and tell you later. And we'll gild this part here and this part here and make it a little more fancy. So, I have these little corner braces that I already had. I think they cost just a few dollars though. To hold it together, and then I have another idea to hold the picture onto the back of the frame, which is also inexpensive, and I will show you now. Seems like a good time. So I was watching another video of someone else who was making a frame for their wall-mounted picture frame television, where you can, put pictures on your TV and it just looks like art. And that was Exo McKenna, who's amazing. And she used the really strong rubber bungees to go around the back of her TV like an envelope, and between the TV was between the picture frame and these bungees. I have just a little light picture to hold into the frame. So what I thought I would do is, I saw these big paint sticks. It was $1.27 for 3 of them, and I can put the picture frame down, put the picture down, and then put these on the back and screw them across the back. It'll hopefully hold the picture in place, and it'll stabilize the picture frame a little bit. And these come four in the packet. I always save hardware, little bits of hardware. These little kits are great. They have all kinds of screws and wheels and stuff, because you never know what you're gonna need. So, let's see what I have. I'm just gonna use a little nail and start a hole because it's just easier than starting a hole with a screw. And I don't want to get my drill out and everything, so I'm just gonna use a little nail, make a little starter hole. Making a little hole is so much easier. These are just little brad nails I'm using to make the guide holes.
You don't have to do it very deep, just like a 1/4 inch is plenty. I hope you can hear me okay.
One corner done. See, looks pretty good. Oh no, those were too long too. They came through on the other side. If you can see that. Okay, have it fixed. See, you should always measure everything. And those were the tiniest screws. I'm wondering if I could take some wood putty and just go over them, but they're really sticking out. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to find something to cover it up with on the other side. Flying by the seat of my pants. So what I will do, I think, is I'll find a little piece of decorative trim, like they're like little wooden decals that I can put over the top of that, right in the corner. The screws are totally poking out. My bad. Measure your screws before you screw them into stuff. Which I thought I was okay with those short ones, but apparently not. Never fear, it will work out. Because this is not a $700 frame. It's like a $40, $50 frame. Can't believe I did that. Okay, I got all 4 corners done with the brackets. I do have some little spaces at the corners that need to be filled in. So I'm going to use some wood filler. Actually, that's probably backwards. So it's Minwax stainable and paintable wood filler. And I'm also going to try to cover up the ends of the screws that are sticking out. I don't know if that's going to work. If it doesn't, I'm going to, like I said before, get a little decorative piece of wood or something to put on the corners, or maybe a little piece of metal or something, I don't know.
works really good. Really well, really good. So proper.
And you can sand this stuff after it dries. It doesn't take long to dry, just a few minutes, half an hour maybe. And then you can sand it to make it smooth again. It's not working on the screw ends, so I will have to find something to put over that.
Or I could go back to the hardware store and get some shorter screws and then fill in the little bits of holes that are left, which is probably the better way to do it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go back to the hardware store and get some more screws that are shorter. If they make them any shorter, those are pretty tiny, so. This stuff looks great though.
Cracks all filled in. You can see there was a big crack there. I'll show you on the back how big it was. Yeah, so it filled it in quite nicely actually. So that's got to dry, and I'm gonna look for some shorter screws. Yeah. Be back. Okay, this stuff is dry. It literally only took about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna sand it until it's smooth, and then I'm going to paint.
I did not find any shorter screws.
So I'm gonna have to go back to the hardware store and get those, but I can replace those anytime. Or like I said before, I can put a little piece of decorative something on there. I'm gonna try this paint. I have a lot of old acrylic paints and stuff. And this is an old Martha Stewart. It's a metallic, so let me try it on something first. Question is, do I have enough? It feels pretty heavy, so I'm gonna take a chance and say I have enough. Use this blob that came out.
Oh yeah, this goes a long way. Just using this old cheap chip brush, I guess they call them. either watching somebody paint or watching paint dry. The wood color covers really nicely.
I barely had enough paint. I mean, I was squeezing and pounding and tapping this thing to get enough paint out. So hopefully I didn't miss any spots. So I got it painted and we just have to let the paint dry now. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, so I'm gonna let the paint dry and then I will do the gilding. I found the gilding wax is gold gilding wax and it is from, oh, it doesn't say. Dixie, yeah, it's Dixie paint. Dixie Belle, I think, paint. Yeah, this stuff works great. It's wax and it's gold, and you just brush it on and it looks like it was painted gold. So that'll be the next step. I just got back from my walk and the paint is dry, and I'm telling you, this paint looks so good. I'm tempted to not even put the gold on, but well, take a look. So I decided not to use the gold for now. I can always go back and add it later. So I'm gonna put the map in the frame and see how it looks. Well, surprise, surprise. The print on the page, on the map is not straight. I mean, it's not straight. So I'm gonna have to make it the best thing. The idea is to use these paint sticks and screw them into the frame, through the picture, into the stick, through the picture and into the frame, so that it will hold everything in place. Ideally, you would put a strip across the middle or going up and down this way, but I don't have that right now, so I'm not going to. That one didn't split either, that end. So, okay, moment of truth. Okay, I just wanted to get the light on the correct side of picture. It looks pretty good, I think. To gild or not to gild, that is the question. Still not sure. I kind of think I like it this way. So it may be done. I think it's done. I have a little bit of, in this corner right here, the little bit of the white is showing because the map is, it's very, it was folded for like, I don't know, 50 years at least. And it's got some pretty major fold marks, you can see. So it was really difficult to get it flat and straight. So you can see how it's got a little wrinkle there. But yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good enough. I'll take a picture of it when it gets up on the wall. One thing I forgot are these picture hanger things that are going to go on either side of the back of the frame. And then I'll, they'll go, you know, one here and one here, and then I'll put a wire between them and hang it, the picture from the wire. So yeah, that's what I'll do next. Okay, so this is the final product. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I like it. You can see a few little places where I need to touch up the paint. But overall, I mean, look at the corners. They came out pretty good for my first time making a picture frame. Oh, right there needs paint. Yeah, so still not convinced about the gold. I think I might just leave it like it is. So anyway, the end.